myself and Sinead were talking one day.
I remember Jo talking about the fact that when she hears music she can see things.
I see colours when I hear music, and it doesn't matter what the music is, I will always see colours when I hear music. But for the most dramatic images it would be rock music. Or very dramatic classical pieces.
While we were working on a bigger project, Sinead approached me and asked me if I wanted to join a smaller project.
I thought everybody had it. It was only when I went to the Science Museum with my son and they were speaking about synesthesia and people seeing colours and patterns when they hear music, and I said, doesn't everybody? And I said, well. Then I went to my doctor, because apparently it's not what everybody has, and he said, yes, you have synesthesia, but if I send you to a neurosurgeon, he'll try and cure you. And I went, well, I don't want to be cured.
Yeah, a painting seems to be a constant. I think, like, if you look deep inside a painting and just explore all its details, you can see a lot of things happening.
Well, the original sketch is it's just a watercolour sketch, and really simple. I need to travel light. I needed to travel light when I was in the rainforest, so I had a little small watercolour kit. And I use markers, actually. I draw with markers and watercolour. I love the way it all bleeds together.
I saw Sinead's painting first, didn't have the title, didn't know what it was about.
And this piece, the final piece, is charcoal, there's layers of charcoal, and then acrylic paint, which I had never used before, actually, before this paint.
For me, there was this thing in the middle, which was kind of like the root of something, and this is why I came up with the title as well.
All I'm actually doing is I'm recording on canvas what I see.
The colours that I chose for this, I'm very intuitive when it comes to colours. I don't really think about it.
The intro basically of the tune starts with the center and works through the green part of Sinead's painting with the theme, and then goes into the yellow bits of the, what looks like a fire, and this would be the improvisation going into the orange and red bits, and then the second theme is where these lines come out at the very end, and they end up in nothingness, basically, in this white background.
It's not an interpretation, it's not something that's a long thought out process. I hear the music and it's constantly moving images all the time, but I will focus in on one at a particular point in music and then paint that image.
But there was a real strong sense that red would be a predominant colour. The fire, it's about action. So I like that what appears to be petals is actually flames. There's something about igniting inspiration. And the roots are obviously about connection, so they're going to be much more earthy. So there is a connection to the earth, more earthy colours. And then what emerges from that connection is inspiration and a sense of focus and purpose, and that's the fire indicates.
So I would give the colours like some sound. So if there was just one colour or black and white, I would probably work with single note lines rather than harmony. Since there were a few colours, I tried to create something colourful harmonically as well. So, all the chords, all the harmony sounds, they would have, a lot of notes in there as well. And the melodies would kind of like shape the movement within these colours.
I actually do these to relax. They are so completely different from my normal work that I love just getting in and splashing the paint around and moving everything really fast. Whereas normally I work very controlled, very measured. There's not a mark goes on the canvas that hasn't been planned out in advance. It's the same with the mixing the colours. Nothing goes on till I'm sure it's going to be exactly what I want it to be. But with these, because I'm just literally painting what I have seen, it's just straight into the painting.
Yeah, every composition is different, and sometimes it's an experience, sometimes I just sit down and write something, or sometimes I would just have a melody in my head and try to find some nice harmony for that. Or in this case, I picked up the instrument and I was sitting down and just played something. So that's the intro, and that's the basis of the composition, and from there I would have developed the rest.
So for me personally, it felt like a good idea. It felt like a really interesting idea, and I was curious about it and I was inspired by the idea, so I'll go with the inspiration and the gut feeling. So the fact that we've actually come together is inspiring.
I don't know if I can put it into words. It is literally painting what I saw.